guys. What a day, what a day. Hello. I am so tired. Thankful that I'm home and be able to cook dinner. Went to the grocery store and got some chicken for tonight. Some boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And I have broccolini and asparagus here. I've already washed and trimmed. So I'm going to get started with this first. Actually, this won't take very long. We're going to start with the chicken. So one pan, actually I'm just going to dump this in the pan. I'm all over the place. We're going to bounce around anyway, so might as well start now. Okay. So in my pan, I'm just going to take off these leaves right quick off the broccolini. And get these going. So I'm just probably going to put some butter in here, some salt and pepper, or salt-free seasoning and pepper. I've had a headache all day, and I think it's because I had so much sodium yesterday. For one, the keto or ketones supplement, it has a lot of sodium in it, so I've been trying to drink a whole lot more water. And yesterday I peed so much. Just saying. TMI, but that's the God honest truth. I peed so much yesterday, so I know I'm drinking more and more water. But I've had a headache today, and I don't know if it's because how I slept, or if it's because I had all this sodium yesterday. So I'm just going to lay these guys in here like that, because we're going to use this pan for the chicken. So yeah, it's been interesting. So, I hope you guys can hear me okay. There's nobody on yet, but that's okay. Let's see. I'm gonna open up this chicken. So I've got some, it says range free. They all say that these days, mostly. But it's thin sliced chicken breasts, so they're not frozen. Keep tripping over the step stool here. And I got some smoked turkey to put on top of the chicken after we coat it with mayo and Dijon. Like I said, I'm all over the place today, guys. I'm tired, and bear with me. So I've got some olive oil mayo, or you can use avocado oil mayo. I'm going to do about 1/2 cup. I'm just eyeballing it, so if you get a little bit more than that, that's fine. And about 1 tablespoon or so of Dijon mustard. However much you want to add is fine. And I'm going to use no salt seasoning. It has all kinds of goodies in it, including pepper, garlic, parsley. Anyway, that's what I'm going to use. 1/4 teaspoon or 1/2 teaspoon. And I'm just going to add a little more garlic powder. And just mix this up. So yeah, since I last weighed myself earlier this week, I've lost 4 pounds. Woohoo! I'm excited about that. 4 pounds, guys. So this is our chicken marinade. I'm just going to put this spoon on the side. I am just going to rinse these a little bit. So I like to rinse everything off. Okay. Just kind of pat them dry a little bit. All right. So I'm just going to coat each side of these chicken breasts. And we're going to let them marinate in this stuff for about 20 minutes or so. So you could totally do this like the night before. You want to marinate them a minimum of 20 minutes, or you could totally do it for as long as you want. And so while we're letting this thing soak up the marinade here, we're going to make our topping, our cheese topping. This over here. All this gooey mayonnaise and stuff I get to play with. Okay, so I'm going to let these marinate in all this good stuff for about 20 minutes. Toss this. We don't need this no more. Don't need this guy no more. Now I'm going to wash my hands. I need to wash my hands. Okay. I'm going to use some of this soap here. It's pretty much been foggy all day here. I don't know about you guys. Sometimes it's depressing sometimes. Need the sunshine to come back. Okay, so we got our chicken in our marinade right there for about 20 minutes. I don't even know what time it is. I'm going to check real quick. Okay, it's 5:28, so 10 to 6 we'll rock and roll with that. Okay, so in this one we're going to do our cheese crust. So I'm going to put in about half a cup to a cup of Parmesan cheese. Whoa, I put quite a bit. And my no salt seasoning again. So I not only seasoned the marinade, I'm seasoning the crust as well. Because we want everything flavored good. So I'm putting more garlic powder. And I'm just eyeballing it, you guys. If I had to say a measured amount, I would say 1/4 teaspoon to a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And a 1/2 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of the no salt seasoning. If you're using salt, I wouldn't add that much. I would add 1/4 teaspoon as well. All right, let me get a fork and just mix this around. Oh, my daughter gave me a little measuring cup, and I want to share that with you guys. It is so cute. So I'm just getting out the little hard clumps of cheese out of here and just mixing everything. So I watched a keto recipe, And I'm doing basically her recipe, but except for I'm not using salt because there's plenty of salt in the deli meat. And I had an overload of salt yesterday. I can feel it in my head. I think I've had this headache all day, and I think my blood pressure went up because of it. So I'm not adding any salt if I can help it. So I think we've got our cheese mixture, our crust mixture, which is the cheese, done. And I'm also going to just toss up a little salad to go on the side as well. So this is just a smoked turkey, and the lady that made this, she used ham, but I don't use ham, so I'm going to use turkey. Let me get scissors. So ham has that like smokiness flavor, or so I've been told, right? So this is why I buy smoked turkey, just to get that smokiness. And then we're going to add the cheese on top. I bought extra sharp white cheddar to put on top. It smells smoky. And then I've got my air fryer ready to go. Let me see here. Air fry. I'm going to put it on 350. So I've got my temperature set on my air fryer. And let me get my cheese open. How you guys doing? Okay. These are very dull scissors. I've got to learn to just let these go and get some other ones up in there. Okay. So when I seen this, I thought, oh, that looks really good. It's lean meat. You've got your white cheese. It's still cheddar. Let's see the carbs. Okay, so the sodium is low. It's under 10%. The carbs is only 1 gram. It says 0%. So it's probably 1 gram or under for this cheese. So I found out that I guess keto diet is 25 net carbs a day. So it's really, really strict on carbs per day. And low carb is like, I think anywhere from 150 net carbs to 50 net carbs per day is considered low carb. So looking at all this, meat, and cheese, very, very low carb. So, like I said, that cheese is 1. So we're going to add 1 slice to the chicken. The chicken is 0 carb. But the mayo, the coating, has a little bit, and we'll check that out. Let's see, the Parmesan cheese is 0 carb. So this is 0 carb right here, the crust. So that's good. The mayo I used, the sodium is good. It's like 5%. And the carb is 1 gram also, but that's for like 1 tablespoon. So I can say at least 1 tablespoon per chicken piece. So we're looking at 1, 2, was that 2 carbs per chicken? That's really low. That's really good. So we're on the right track. Get rid of this stuff. So yeah, we gotta let that go a little bit longer. So let's get our broccolini and stuff going. I am so thirsty, guys. I need some ice for my vitamin water. And you know, I was noticing that this vitamin water has 0 sugar, but it has a lot of the same ingredients as the ketones that I'm drinking, except for it doesn't have sodium. So go figure. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Okay. Got my ice. Something, a little something to keep me going. Okay, gotta keep me going here. I'm gonna put my mayo and my mustard up because we are done with these guys. We are done with these two. Alrighty, let's jump over here and get our veggies going. They look so pretty. Okay. Let me get the butter. Get a little butter knife. I would have to put this right where the drawer is. All right. I've got about 2 tablespoons of butter here. And we're going to use a little bit of olive oil too. I'll give these guys a good toss around here in a minute. We need the salt and pepper, or not the actual pepper, but we're going to use the other pepper. And I'm looking for the tongs. Where's what happened to all my tongs? Oh gosh. Well, we're gonna do this now.
Here's a pair of old dirty ones out on the grill out there.
Yeah, I don't need any dirty ones. I'm good.
Well,
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Ouch, Mama. You definitely hear that butter and oil going on in there. I'm going to put these, let it get nice and tender. Put my butter up. All right, and throw away these leaves here. We're not going to use these. And now I just need to get a mixing bowl for our salad. Now I just bought one of these salad kits. I don't know if you guys have seen these in the grocery store. They have all different flavors. I got the Mediterranean Crunch. I've never tried it before. But the carb thing though, I gotta watch it because the dressings can have a lot of carbs. This one actually is pretty low. And the reason why it's kind of high at all is because of these breadcrumbs. I'm not going to add the breadcrumbs. I'm going to add the vinaigrette and the cheese, but not the breadcrumbs. And this is what it looks like. It's got some cabbage in there, green and red. So, just to keep it keto friendly, we are going to do this. I'm going to cut open, it looks like a little feta cheese. Pop that in there. And this is the dressing. I'm going to wait just a little bit towards the end here and I'll put that in. And then all we got is these breadcrumbs. Now I hate throwing stuff away. I will give it to the birds. Who would give it to the birds? I hate wasting stuff, especially food. I don't care if the bird, you know, the animals will eat it. So, okay. So we've got our salad, and we're waiting on our coating for our chicken to marinate at least 20 minutes. I think by 6 o'clock it'll be, or no, 10 till. These will have marinated for at least 20 minutes. And I've got our broccolini and asparagus on the stove. And then we're going to coat our stuff with the cheese topping. That's so good. And then I have my smoked turkey to put on top of the chicken breast. And then we have our cheese that we're going to put on there too. I've got my air fryer ready to go. I've got everything ready to go. Don't need this garlic powder anymore. Put this guy up. Alright. Close this up. I am so thirsty, you guys. Hi, Nick. I'm making dinner. Simple, low-carb dinner. But I've never really tried this air-fried before, the chicken, so I think it's going to be really, really good. So let me see what time it is real quick. 5:45. So in about 5 more minutes, I'm going to coat this chicken with the Parmesan cheese topping. It's just Parmesan, some salt-free seasoning, or you can use regular salt. You know what? I'm going to add some pepper. I didn't add no pepper. And garlic powder. I'm going to add some pepper to this. And I don't want to use too much because I don't want it to be like peppery hot for the kids. So I'll just mix this in. And it's got the salt free. I think I use like a half of a teaspoon of the salt free. I had a lot of salt yesterday. I lost about 4 pounds, so I'm excited about that. Excited. I just got to keep it up, and that's why I'm like doing low carb dinner. And then this marinade is just a half a cup of mayo with the olive oil in it. And I eyeballed it. I don't know, about 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard and the salt-free seasoning and garlic powder. I put the same stuff in here that I put in here, except for the pepper. So this is going to go on top of this. We're going to drench it here in a second. Then I've got my smoked turkey. We're going to layer a couple of slices of the smoked turkey on top and cheese, and stick it in the air fryer. So I'm hoping it'll turn out good. Great. Better than good. I've got my broccolini over here. We're going to check on it. I wanted it to get nice and, oh, it's nice and green now. No mistaken about that. Look at that. Look how green that is. So I just gave them a good rinse and trimmed the edges of the, those are nice and brown. Work on those a little bit, turn down the heat to maybe 3, and then cover it back up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and drench these guys. Here we go. Oh, I can't wait to try this. Looks so good. Alright, my hands are going to get nice and gooey. I guess that's all part of the job here. There it goes. Drench this puppy. Get it nice and cheesy. I want it nice and crusty. Just like that. It looks like that. Now I'm just going to lay it in my little basket right here. Just going to lay it just like that. Get on with our next one. Put a nice coating on here. So I guess I've never used mayonnaise as a marinade for anything. Always use like oils and you know, sauces, soy sauce, barbecue sauce. So I'm anxious to see how this will turn out. Alright, so we got this one. This guy's covered. I gotta have room for 2 more. These are pretty thin. I mean, they're not real thick, but it's what's for dinner, though. There we go. That one's all drenched. Okay, we have 1 more to go. This guy's slippery. Alright. I think we've covered these as much as we're going to cover them. These guys are touching each other just a little bit. It's okay. I'm going to wash my hands, and then we're going to layer the smoked turkey and the cheddar. I've got some extra sharp white cheddar. So after these are said and done, they're only about 2 net carbs each. That's with the mayo on there and the cheese. Everything else is 0 carbs. So our smoked turkey first. And I'm going to move these aside so you guys can see what I'm doing. Don't need these anymore. And I'll just move this over here and you guys can see exactly what I'm doing here. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to put the smoked turkey. A lot of people use ham instead of turkey. So I'm going to probably use 4 pieces for each one. Because they are kind of small, but they're round, so I'm just overlapping them a little bit. So there's that. Got 2 done. I have another one here. So we're going to have extra meat, it looks like, maybe, of the turkey. I've never tried this in the air fryer, guys. It's going to be a new experience. For sure. Okay. There we go. There's that. So it looks like that. Okay. Now the cheese. Like I said, it's only 1 gram. It said 0%, so it might even be less than 1 gram of carbs. But because these are so, I'm going to just break them in half and put one on the top and lower because they're long. Like I said, I've lost 4 pounds since the beginning of this week. I can't remember exactly what day it was I weighed myself. I want to say Monday. I can't remember when I made that video. I think it was Sunday. And I said I was going to weigh myself the next day. So, yeah. 4 pounds. I'm so thankful and excited. I just got to keep drinking the water. Try to maintain that low appetite, you know, the hunger. So all this is gone. And so for this pre-mixed salad, guys, it's interesting because I was wanting a new flavor, you know, whatever. The only thing is these little bit of breadcrumbs, whatever they are, is where the carbs come from. So I just don't add it. I'm going to feed it to the birds. Okay, so I'm going to pop these in the air fryer. I'm going to keep an eye on them. I'm thinking maybe 7 to 10 minutes. We'll see. I got it at 350. So let's turn it on. Air fryer. Whoops. We're going to do the temp at 350. And we'll try the 7 minutes. And I'll just have to keep an eye on it. In the meantime, we've got that. I'm going to stick the rest of this in the fridge so it doesn't go bad. Oh, and also I bought these cauliflower thins. I don't know if any of you have tried these. I've seen them. It says veggie or herb made with plants. So before when I looked at them, I was looking at the calories. They're 150. I thought maybe they should be lower than that, but the carbs, it says 28, but on here, total, I can't even read it, guys. I need my glasses. Anyway, they're small breads, and I thought they might be good. Okay, I'm going to put my cheese away. We're done with that. So this is just a vinaigrette I'm going to pour on the salad here. How you guys doing tonight? I need to get my glasses, you guys. Hold on a sec. Hold on, you guys. I gotta go grab my glasses. I don't see any in here. Alright guys, I'm just going blindly. I can't find my glasses. I think they're out in the car. Okay. So the broccolini, I'm going to turn the fire off. It's definitely done. Nice and green and some dark pieces. Just how Brian liked it. Okay. So our broccolini and our asparagus is done. Our salad. I'm just going to put this dressing in here. I was kind of waiting till the end so nothing will get soggy. But we only have a little bit of time left. About 5 more minutes. So yeah, you guys, I lost 4 pounds since Sunday, Monday, whenever that was. I weighed myself last time. I think because I drank so much water. I mean, I was going to the bathroom like literally all night. I was like, yes, I drank a lot of water. So maybe that was just water weight. I don't know. Whatever it is, I just want to keep it up. I want to keep it up. Let me get something to toss that salad. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. So yeah, yummy, 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 yummy. Healthy stuff. So there's green and red cabbage in here. I don't know if that's arugula or romaine. But it was already cut up, and you know, sometimes it's nice to get stuff that's already halfway prepared for you. You just have to put it in a bowl and mix it up, and you know, you can always add stuff to it, and or take out stuff, right? If they have it packaged like this, you can take out the bread. Now it's low carb. Yay! I was thinking we could add some pistachios or almonds to this, but it'll raise up the carb thing. I'm just trying to keep it very just like keto tonight. But yesterday I just had a handful of pistachios and I ate them because they are so good. Yum, yum, yum. But I've had this headache all day today, and I think it's from the sodium, from not only eating out at Chipotle, but the ketones. I didn't realize they were so high in sodium. I'm going to look online tonight and see if they have the ketones without sodium or low sodium, because I think that's just too much and my body is like freaking out on me. Like, what are you doing to me? Right now I'm drinking a lemon vitamin water, no sodium in it, and it has the same vitamins as the ketones, but it doesn't have sodium, so it's just missing the ketones, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to look into that because this might be very similar to the ketones thing, so it looks very, very similar. Okay, so our chicken has got about a minute and something left. I can see it's dripping. A lot of stuff's dripping down below there. Let's get a couple plates out here. Plate them up. All right. Busy day. Rinse this off here. Okay. I don't know if you guys ever had that happen. You have the kids wash the dishes and you have to rewash it. Wait a minute, this isn't quite clean. It don't look clean. Okay, 40 seconds. Now I'm gonna have to check this and fork it a little bit and see if it's done. And I'm gonna turn on the light. It looks like, yeah, it's hard to tell. We'll probably have to put it in for maybe another 10 minutes. All right. So of course our cheese is nice and melted. But it's still raw. The chicken is still raw. The tops are nice and brown. So we're probably going to have to stick it in there for another. I'm going to put it, whoops. I'm going to put it at 350. And we're going to do 10 minutes. And we're going again. We want that chicken nice and done. We do not want it raw by any means. That would not be good. So I'm going to put this stuff away. Our seasoning away. How you doing, Tina? Hi, Christy. Hi, Mercy. What are you guys doing? I missed you, Tina. I know I need to call you, Tina. I said I would, and I haven't done it yet. Today was crazy. Wasn't too crazy, but I spent a couple hours at the office, and I went to the grocery store. Our kiddo had an appointment with the counselor, So just a lot of running back and forth, and yeah, I was so glad to come home and make dinner. I haven't done that in a little while. So it's nice to be back in the kitchen doing something. I've never tried cooking chicken in the air fryer, you guys, other than I did try it with like regular fried chicken, where you make like a different batter, like a flour batter, but I haven't tried it in this one. So this is all new to me as far as putting chicken in an air fryer, using mayo as the marinade and using the cheese as the crust. So it's all new to me. So I'm hoping it'll turn out really good, but I think that top is going to be like burnt. Oh, because it's already melted, it's already done, but the chicken itself is not done. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway. And I'm thinking tomorrow, I don't know, maybe I'll just do half of the ketones because they're so high in sodium. I'm just so disappointed in that factor. I've heard a lot of good things about these ketones, but the sodium thing just throws me off. So how many vitamins and stuff can really be in it if it's 58% sodium? Just saying. Anyway, I'll just drink water, and then just, you know, have a light snack and then have a low-carb dinner. I've got to try to navigate my way because I've lost 4 pounds this week. Woohoo! 4. So I'm so excited. So I'm going to weigh myself again tomorrow morning. Because I weighed myself this morning, and I'm hoping the numbers will continue to go down, even if it's just by an ounce or 2. That's better than nothing, right? As long as I don't go back up. My goal is to keep going down. You know, it's kind of one of those things. I was going to ask my doctor if I qualify. In fact, I did ask her. For the, what is it called, Saxenda shots. One of my friends is taking that. So far she's felt really full. They make you feel full, but I want to know more about them. I want to know more about them because I don't want to have like a reaction to it. Because everybody's different. And so I don't want to have like a bad reaction, you know, and be sent to the hospital or something like that. That has happened to me before, you guys. That's why I go to that extreme. You know, taken something that a doctor has given me, and my heart rate went way up to like 150, and I had to be taken to the doctor, and it's scary. But so far, I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. You just have to give yourself a shot, I guess, every evening. A lot of people like to do it at night. But I don't know, you have to meet certain requirements, I guess, to be prescribed the shot. I think you have to be, you know, so much overweight, like I'm considered obese, I guess, you know, for my height. I think they're a little bit extravagant though, but so yeah, I'm just trying to think like my options for losing weight. You know, people have surgeries, people do this and that, but you have to meet their criteria. And I think your BMI has to be like in the 30s, somewhere in the 30s, maybe in the 40s, I don't know. I mentioned it to my doctor. She said she would look into it, and I haven't heard back from her, so I'll probably have to contact her again. And I just want to find out more about it before I jump into it. So yeah, so my water intake was good, and I can say that when I did eat today, I had a taco, and I was so hungry when but I had drank my my water and my stuff, but I had a headache too, so I still have it. I'm trying to dilute all that sodium I took yesterday. And eating that Chipotle, that veggie meat there, I had the pea protein and the soy stuff at Chipotle. It tasted really, well, it was kind of spicy, the chorizo, the pea protein, but you could really taste the salt in that. Like, when you're used to not having salt a lot, and you go there and you eat, you really can taste it. So I know I had too much sodium yesterday for sure. So now I'm trying to be really, really good. Trying to be really, really good. And I didn't really get much exercise. I can say that I parked at Rayleigh's in the back just so I can get a little bit of exercise in, and walked around the store, you know, walk to the parking lot, whatever. That's the only time I could really get to exercise. Other than that, I've been walking around here in the kitchen. You know, I don't have my treadmill up here at all. It's outside in the shed. There's not a whole lot of room unless I want to do it outside, and it's really cold out there. It's not impossible, it's just something I don't want to do outside. Unless I had more privacy, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. We got about a minute left, and I'm going to check it again. For some reason, I just don't think it's done. I'm trying to think of how long the recipe said to cook it for, and I can't remember if it was like 20 minutes or 40 minutes or an hour. But if you think an air fryer, it would be quicker. I don't know. For sure. Let me grab my fork over here. Make sure it's rinsed off. Countdown is on. You guys, honestly, do I look 4 pounds thinner? You can't really tell, huh? I mean, I can't really tell. I don't know. They say you lose it in your face first. I don't know. I mean, 4 pounds doesn't sound like a lot, but then when you think about a pound, you know, it's like, it seems like a lot, kind of. All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, the top is very, very crispy like. I'm going to get a knife and cut into this guy, because we want to make sure these guys are done and we're not going to get sick from them. Let's cut it, I'm going to cut it in the middle here. Uh-oh. Yep, it looks done to me. It sure does. Now, I'm just going to pull it all the way out here. And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, since you guys are way over here. So that's what they look like. Let me grab this fork. So I cut it in half right here. You know, it's all, there's no pink in there. Yeah, I'm sticking a fork in it, guys, and it looks like it's done. So, I'm going to say it's done. I've never tried air fried chicken like this. I hope it's good. It's good. So I'm going to start plating this up for everybody. So that was like 20 minutes. 20 minutes, guys, at 350 in an air fryer. Sure smells good. Most people, like I said, this recipe I got from, I think it was Keto Queen. She calls it Malibu chicken. And she uses ham. And she used the avocado oil mayo, and I used olive oil. But I didn't use any salt. I used the salt-free stuff. And I used white cheddar. This is the biggest, guys. This one right here. I have a hard time balancing that one out. Okay, so this one's cut, so this one will be mine since I already cut into it. All right. Alrighty, so there's that. Now I put the little dressing in here. Let me get a nice spoon for that, serving spoon. Okay, so get this going. We got both red and green cabbage in here. Some arugula. And the dressing is a balsamic. Put that in there. I hear the kiddos. Something smells good. Yes, it smells good. So I'll make sure everybody gets salad. There's none in the bowl. Don't want to leave none behind. All right, there's the salad. Now for our veggies. Brian likes the darker stuff, the stuff that's almost burnt like. He likes that. So I'm trying to pick those ones out for him. We've got some broccolini. Not on the table there. There we go. Broccolini and asparagus. There we go. I'm going to give these two darker ones to Brian. He loves them charred like that. Oh, wait, that's my plate, huh? It's his now. It's his now. I'm not eating all that dark stuff. All right. There we go. I think I managed to get dinner done, you guys. What do you think? What do you think? Doesn't it look so good? So we got the Malibu chicken. I don't know if we can call it Malibu now because there's no ham on it. There's smoked turkey, which gives that smoky flavor. But there you go. Broccolini and asparagus and salad. That's what's for dinner, you guys. So, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. We're going to say a prayer and eat, and I'm going to update you guys. You guys are my accountability people. I need to tell you guys of how I'm doing on my weight loss journey. So, I know I have to do a chocolate cake for Stefan. And it's going to be hard for me to stay away from chocolate cake. Not too hard. I'll have to go find me a keto-friendly dessert. Maybe a sugar-free chocolate or something. Anyway. So, but I am going to be live making his cake. Either tomorrow or Saturday evening. Because he's going to celebrate his little birthday party on Sunday. And so I want to have it come, fresh. So I might do it Saturday night. But anyway, I will update you of how much more weight I have lost. Lord willing, it'll be some more. Anyway, you guys take care of yourself and take care of each other. And Tina, I'm going to give you a call later. All right, talk to you guys soon.